up, everyone? I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review episode 1 of Charlotte. And oh my gosh, man, there's too many good anime out this season. There's too many. How am I gonna make a top 10 summer anime when everything is like #1? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. And Overlord hasn't even come out yet. Like, oh, oh my gosh. Okay, but let's talk about this episode, which I seriously enjoyed. Great, right off the bat, alright? So, we don't always have to have a likable main character. And boy, does our main character, Yu Otsuka, oh boy, does he prove that. Because he is a prick, he is a tool, he is a cheetah. Yo, this guy. Alright, let's talk about Yu. So, that's his name, Yu. We find out that he has a power and he can possess other people's bodies. In the meantime, his body is like left unconscious, and he's able to only possess bodies that are like within a close range to him. So not really too far, like within another room. You know, like he has to be able to see that person from a certain distance and things like that. And so he mainly uses his powers to cheat at life, normally when it comes to education reasons, okay? This dude doesn't study at all, but he became the top of his class because he possessed the bodies of all the smart students and memorized their answers, and he copied them. This dude, I don't know if he either wins at life or if he's just a prick. You see, I like him, but I hate him. I like him because of how he uses his powers, but I also hate him because of how he uses his powers. That's how I feel about this main character, okay? So, he ends up getting into this really good school, and he ends up starting to go on a date or so with this one girl named Yumi, and, cause, you know, all the other girls are falling in love with him, things like that, but he's like, no, the only one I want is her. So, he keeps on making a smug face every time. Every time he does that, I'm still like, you son of a gun, you. You evil genius. That's what this guy is. And he later on gets caught by this girl named Tomori who goes to a different school, and her she's a president of a different school. I think the school is called I can't remember. Okay, so she basically, what I call the school that they go to is Professor X's School for Gifted Youngsters. Let me explain. If you guys know X-Men, then good. So, basically, with Tomori, she's the student council president over at her school, and her and, I think this was the vice president, his name is, Takajo, I think his name, yeah, Takajo, and they both have superpowers as well, and turns out that their superpowers can disappear after a couple of years. So they have this school where a bunch of people around their age and stuff who also have powers can stay at, so that they don't abuse their powers like Yu was doing. So they end up recruiting Yu over, like, well, technically he's forced, kind of has to go, because he's been abusing his powers heavily, okay? And might I say, the powers, the animation, okay, let's talk about the animation here, okay? Wow. I am just blown away by all the great animation we've been getting. This summer season, man, yo, it is spot on. Oh, man. Yo, wow, okay. Because early this morning, I reviewed Aoharu X Machine Guns, or Aoharu X Kikanju, and that animation was great, but Charlotte's animation, I already knew the animation was going to be on point because of the trailer, but when they were using his powers, like when Takajo was using his powers, that was like the best animation throughout this episode. And not to say that everything else in this episode's animation was bad, no, but it's just, when Takajo used his teleportation powers, wow. Yo, animation on point. I am loving this series. I'm gonna stick with it. It was one of the anime that I was really hyped up for. It was that, Gangsta, Overlord, Durarara. Oh my gosh. Whew, so much stuff. And the day's not over yet. Oh gosh. Whew, okay, so I am really excited for what Charlotte has to bring us. Are you? So, catch me later as I review Ushio Totора and the show finale of Kekai Sensen. I'm Female Otaku, sayonara.